What's going on, Grizz Nation? Welcome into another episode of Talkin Grizz. I'm Kelcey. I am joined from a beautiful day, it looks like, in Toronto. Leo Rautins, the TV analyst for the Toronto Raptors. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just enjoying a balmy, sunny day in Toronto.
Okay, how cold is it in Toronto right now?
It's only about 0, so it's not
Okay.
bad.
Oh, yeah, it's...
You guys in Memphis know all about that, so it's perfect.
So you'll just stay out for hours on end sunbathing. Look at you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, as soon as we're done, I think I'm just gonna take my jacket off and just have a nice little afternoon in the sun.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about the sun, though, because the Raptors are out of Tampa this year, and we talk a lot about, on this show, home court advantage, and is that a thing? And the Grizzlies just started getting fans back into their arena. So as someone who talks to the team and knows the players a little bit, how much do you think not playing at home in their home arena and in their homes and in their own beds is affecting the team this year?
It's affecting. I think it's affecting the whole NBA. If you look at the wins and losses, so it's definitely a factor, and it's even more so for the Raptors because they're not even at home. I mean, everybody's got a home. The Raptors don't even have that. And even when you go back to the start of the season, when everybody was just getting ready to play and in training camps, they're still looking for homes and trying to find out where they're going to live, whether the family's going to be there or not. So there was a lot of confusion. That decision wasn't even made till almost 2 weeks before the season. So it's a tough go for the Raptors. It really is.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if nothing else, they are a little more tanned than they would be if they were in Toronto. It's something.
Hey, more golf.
Okay, let's get into the Grizzlies and Raptors, though. So the Grizzlies lead the league right now in steals. The Raptors are right behind them in second. I know OG Anunoby leads in steals for the Raptors, and right now he's listed as out, but you still have, Kyle, Norm, Fred. When we look at these two teams, the Grizzlies are very guard, heavy. What do you like about the guard play specifically in this matchup?
Well, I mean, if you look at the Raptors, their strength is their backcourt as well. Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, you're talking about, one all-star, another all-star caliber point guard. If you think about it, with Fred VanVleet in the lineup and Kyle out of the lineup, the Raptors have been 15-2. So it tells you how good Fred VanVleet is. Just coming off, he had a 54-point game the other night. So he's a tremendous player. So this backcourt matchup is going to be outstanding. And then you also look at what are the strengths. You talk about defense. For the Toronto Raptors, their defense is their strength. When they come out and they have that championship pedigree, when they lock up and play the way they're supposed to, they're a very good team. And obviously Memphis, you present a lot of challenges with your explosive backcourt. So I think we'll be able to see in the first quarter how the Raptors come out, how the Raptors defend will dictate how that game will go for Toronto.
Going to be exciting for sure. And my last question to you is about our guy Jonas. You've been covering him since he got into the league as a teenager. We love him here in Memphis. We call him Mr. Double-Double because he always produces. He's been out with health and safety protocol for the last few weeks. He had his first game back against the Pelicans. He had 23 points. Welcome back, Jonas Valanciunas. The Grizzlies also have never seen Aaron Baines in a Raptors jersey. So let's talk about what excites you about the matchup between the two big guys.
Well, first of all, I love Jonas. Obviously, we're fellow Lithuanians, right? So I've watched Jonas play since even before he got to the Raptors in Europe. So I'm a big fan of his, and he had a great time with the Toronto Raptors. In a lot of ways, I feel bad for Jonas. Is at the time he got traded, that was right when the Raptors were rolling. They were in first place, tearing apart everybody. He gets hurt. And all of a sudden, some changes happen, and Marc Gasol comes in, and Jonas goes to Memphis. So it was a difficult time for him. I'm sure, but he's done great at Memphis. So this will be a fun matchup. Aaron Baines, I think he's trying to figure it out, right? He's had a lot of ups and downs. He got to Toronto, and a lot of guys were struggling. A lot of guys weren't themselves. And that's a tough way to come in when you're trying to fit. And, you're not a standout guy. You're a role guy. You do what you do. So he came into a difficult situation. Now that everybody else has kind of settled down and playing better and are more comfortable in their roles, you're seeing better from him. But just like Jonas, he's a big physical guy. He likes to bang and push people around. So it'll be And the Raptors need him to do that, especially when you're playing against Jonas, because Jonas can hurt you. Jonas can do a lot of damage out there if you don't get him off keep him on your back.
Yeah, and I think the last time the Grizzlies fans saw
It's
Aaron.
getting hot out here. Sorry. Oh, there we go.
He's wearing his gloves and getting warm. This is the ultimate in Canadian interviews. But
Hey,
the last time the Grizzlies saw Aaron Baynes, it was when Ja did that big dunk over him. So I think we're just excited to see Aaron Baynes back at FedEx Forum.
Well, it'll be interesting. Like I said, we'll know watching that game. If you know the Toronto Raptors or watch the Toronto Raptors, you'll know in the first quarter what kind of game it's going to be. Saw that the other night against the Brooklyn Nets. Raptors came out and they hit you hard with their defense, and that sets the tone the rest of the way. Last night in the game, when they played, they came out softer. They didn't play the defense they needed to against the Atlanta Hawks early, and it kind of dictated how the rest of the game went. So against Memphis, we'll kind of see what happens.
All right, Leo, thank you so much for your time today. Do you have coffee? I know you're a big coffee guy.
Well, you know what? I'm actually I think I need something cooler. I think I need a nice cold drink out here, since I'm in the sun. And, we miss you in Toronto, Kelcey. We miss you here. And also got to give a shout out to my Memphis family, the Wells, Jennifer, Murray, Jim, and Lily. And Lily will be wearing a Raptor jersey. I guarantee you that.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, thank you so much. I miss Toronto as well. Enjoy. I can see snow going by, so maybe you should.
No, wait. Hey, no, make that a pina colada. Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, a little bit of snow. It's all good.
Yeah, enjoy that Canadian summer you got going on there, and we're excited for the game tomorrow. So thank you again, Leo.
We the North.
Grizzlies fans, you can always get more on grindcitymedia.com.